So the other day on my vlog, I said I might do a bit of a what I've bought recently thing, because I've made some purchases that I think are quite exciting. They're probably not, but they're silly little things I've bought for myself that I'm quite excited about. I don't often spend much money on myself. And to be fair, I haven't spent much money on myself. Most of these things were in sales or just complete bargains. Because when you're a mum, you feel really, really guilty buying things for you when there's 2 kids that you could be buying things for, or any amount of kids that you could be buying things for. But my kids have been more than treated recently. We've bought them all new clothes. We went to Norwich last night with Mum and got Erin a good amount of baby grows, because I realised that now she's suddenly moved up from the 0 to 3 month to the 3 to 6 month clothing. We had like 3 baby grows for her, so desperately needed some more of them, so we went into Norwich and bought some of them. I got Arthur a few t-shirts, and he always gets toys, like literally every time he's out with anyone he comes home with a new toy. So they get treated a lot. So time for a bit of me treating. Liam's obviously just had his birthday, so he's had treats. So yeah, all about me this one. So firstly, we are starting off with this little gem. This was a whole 99p from eBay, sent over from China, and I love it. I will try and bring it closer to you. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, so I will also stick a picture up. No, it's very, very blurry. But it is a dandelion seed in an acrylic ball on a necklace. I have a bit of a thing about dandelions and have had for quite a while, but it's been reiterated since Arthur discovered them. Because when he was a tot and just starting to talk, they were called foofs in our household, because every time you picked one up and you blew it, in Arthur's head you went foof, foof, to blow the thing. So it's become a bit of a family thing, which is why on my header on YouTube and on my blog, it's a picture of a dandelion. So that's why, and I fell in love with this. I saw it and thought it was really cute, and got myself one. Number 2 is my new lifeline. I've got a Filofax. Okay, it's not an official Filofax. It's from Paperchase. It was about £15 and I love it. It keeps me pretty organised and I know what I'm doing finally. I used to be the most organised person, and then the kids came along and my head just kind of caved in on itself. I just don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what day of the week it is. So this is really helping. It's just your standard Filofax. It says "Make it happen today" on the front, which is really inspirational. It's not. But yeah, really just cute and useful, and I like it. And I've needed one for ages, but didn't want to splash out the, 40, 50 quid that some of them are now. So this was a nice bargain at £15, and I joined the Paperchase kind of rewards club. So I went in there yesterday and got a couple of other bits and got 15% off. Yay! And now I've got a £5 voucher come through from them. So thank you very much, Paperchase. I will be in more often. Those of you that know me know my obsession with stationery. It's ridiculous. I have so many notebooks at home that are just sat there looking pretty, not doing much. And whenever I get something new in my head or I want to start a new project, I get a new notebook because it makes me feel like I'm in the zone and I'm ready to do it. And most of them I've written probably 3 or 4 pages in, and then they've just got put in the cupboard and left. So Liam keeps telling me off, but they're just, there's something about having a new book and pen that, I love it. My next purchase was actually picked up for me by Maddie. On Instagram, I follow, I think they're called Disney Finds. And essentially they just post pictures of all kind of new and exciting Disney things that are available in various places. This was from Primark and is a makeup bag with Ursula on it. I love Ursula. Little Mermaid, Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast are my top 3 Disney films, or classic Disney films as I would call them. So I saw this and was like, I have to have it. And it is humongous. Look, it's bigger than my face. And it fits everything in. I mean, I don't actually use a huge amount of makeup, but I have a lot. So it's great. I just throw everything in there and then spend half an hour searching for it whenever I know what I need. Love it. Carrying on the Disney theme, I also am quite a big fan of a website called Who's It's and What's It's, which I think is an American-based website. They've got an Instagram account, and they've got a YouTube channel. I think it's called Thingamavlogs. That's really hard to say out loud. Thingamavlogs, there you go. And a while back I bought a hat from them. They do a Peter Pan hat, which is really cool. It's just a little beanie with a feather in the side, and I love it. So Liam bought me that for my birthday, and with that came a 10% off voucher, which of course encourages you to go on and spend more money with them. So I did, and I got 2 vests for myself. I got this one, which is a Peter Pan inspired, I don't know if you can actually see it, just a standard vest, pretty cool, but it says slightly cubby nibs, twin 1, twin 2 and tootles, which are the Lost Boys. So that's my Lost Boys vest. It's a really nice fit as well. It's quite loose and just really nice. This one I need to lose a little bit more weight to fit in really nicely, but back to the Little Mermaid. Flotsam and Jetsam with poor sweet child written on it, and I love it. It's really cool. Everything they do is awesome and just hints towards Disney without throwing it in your face. So I think anybody that knows the film or knows Disney will get what they're about, and anybody who doesn't just thinks they're really cool looking t-shirts. Although with the Lost Boys one, for ages I thought the first 2 words said slightly chubby. I thought it's also quite appropriate for me. Doesn't say that at all. It took me about a week and a half to realise it didn't say that. Keeping with clothes, my next purchase is very exciting. Now, I don't wear heels very often anymore. Ever since getting pregnant, heels have kind of been put to the back of my wardrobe and left. These are by Iron Fist, and I discovered Iron Fist when I was in Edinburgh about 5 years ago with Liam. And they do the most beautiful, quite alternative clothing and heels and shoes and all sorts. But some you can kind of get away with just wearing and looking normal. But you get a bit closer, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to focus in on this, but it's all embossed with flowers and sugar skulls, and oh, they're just so pretty. I've had probably 4 or 5 pairs of Iron Fist shoes before, and in terms of their heels, they're probably some of the most comfortable heels I've ever worn. I'm not sure how I'm going to get on with these because they are incredibly high. They are like as high as my head. But we'll give it a go. I've got a ladies' night tomorrow night, so I'm going to give them a go for them. I will take my comfy shoes with me too. But I've had 2 pairs of these that I have been totally in love with. The first one did me the ultimate heartbreak, and the heel snapped underneath itself when I was on a night out in central London. I was gutted. I was totally devastated. The others I think just wore out. But yeah, they're really comfy, they're really pretty, and I'm hoping I can stand up in them all night tomorrow night. We will see. I don't think I have much more to show you. Just one more thing that I purchased yesterday when I was at Whit Hards. We have now got a Whit Hards tea shop back in Norwich. Now our one closed a good probably 2 or 3 years ago now, and I was gutted because we stock quite a lot of Whit Hards in the shop. They do a brilliant range of hot chocolates. Their Turkish teas are to die for. I mean, they're not entirely diet friendly, but they are amazing. Now they are doing fruit infusion loose leaf teas. I bought the toffee apple one that they do when I was in London with Liam, and it's lovely. Yesterday I went in and discovered they have miniatures. So this one is Strawberry Serenade, and this one is Apple and Elderflower, and oh my god, do they smell amazing. They are, it smells like the Turkish teas. Now I tried the Dreamtime one earlier, and they smell just as good. Like most loose teas, the flavour isn't quite as prominent as the smell, and I needed a tiny bit of sweetener in there just to pep it up a bit. But they are good, and I'm hoping they taste really nice cold as well, in which case I will be brewing some up and carrying it with me during the day, because it's a bit nicer drinking something flavoured than just water. So yeah, that's kind of all I've bought really recently. I didn't think I'd ever do one of these sorts of vlogs, but yeah, but I did. Go me. But yeah, I will try and link, if I remember, all of the details to the different websites and shops and things below. I definitely recommend that you check out Paper Chase and Who's It's and What's It's, and Iron Fist if you like shoes. I'll give you an update on how I cope in the shoes over the weekend. But until then, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you soon.